you ever have those days where things don't go as planned and it kind of totally derails your entire day? Yeah. I picked up the camera today because I have very little motivation today. So I'm hoping that I can do some body doubling with you guys, which is a term that Dawn from the Minimal Mom uses and I love. So we are going to first inspect the kids' rooms and zones to see if they pass, and if they pass, then they will be allowed to get on their tablets during school hours today. And then we're gonna get down to school because we're already late for school. My bedroom is mostly clean and put together. I have a project going with all these suitcases that are part of an awesome summer trip we have planned, which I will talk about later. There's Danielle. Hi, Danielle. Danielle is going to take the ACT. Good luck, Danielle. Okay, Joseph's zone of the hallway. There's a scrunchie, but it looks like he generally picked up. Okay, looks like Matthew has stuff that didn't get taken care of, but Ben's areas are pretty much done. Danielle didn't clean the bathroom. She's leaving anyway. Laundry is going. Our baskets are empty, but we have a lot of sorting to do today. Jacob and Joseph's room looks pretty good. It needs to be vacuumed, but it's pretty close. And I'm not even going to get too far into this, but Christine's zone is done. Catherine and Danielle are a different story. Now we're going to check the little girl's room. Anna's finishing getting dressed. Looks mostly clean. Yeah, we should probably take care of the stuff that's on the beds, but the floor is clean. Now we'll go downstairs and see how this is going. Looks like the family room is pretty well picked up. Kitchen table was cleared. The island was not. The dishes haven't been done. Let's see how this living room looks. Living room needs some work. So Ben doesn't quite pass yet, but he can get that done really quickly. We're gonna go downstairs now. Gideon's following me. You coming, Gid? Yeah. Oh, pretty clean. Kids are getting tables and chairs set up.
No.
What? In a minute. Now we're gonna get started with school. Okay, little blue truck leads the way. One at a time is what we'll do. So single file, folks, follow blue. Okay, let's go.
Well, what time is it? Yeah, mine does. My tablet time starts at 9. Wait, is it 9?
What? So Danielle was scheduled to take the ACT this morning, and because we are homeschoolers, we don't get any communication from the high school. And all of the testing documents that we got and all the hoops we had to jump through to actually get her registered for the junior day that is paid for by the state. In all of that documentation, there was no mention of the time of the test. So we assumed that the test started the same time that school starts. And here our high school starts at 8:15. So Danielle showed up at 8:15, and well, she actually showed up at 8:10, but apparently the test started at 8 o'clock and they had already started and wouldn't let her in. So we had to figure out the next plan of action. She will need to take the next Saturday test that is offered, and we have 3 days to register for that one. It's partly my fault because I should have asked what time, since none of the documentation that we had received had a time listed. So I should have asked, but I didn't, and we missed it. So it's just kind of like messing with my motivation for the day. Now I just kind of want to sit on the couch and eat ice cream and feel bad about not paying attention to that. But I have you guys, and I have the camera up, and my kids are here pushing me, so we are going to get back to work. While I was doing Danielle's test stuff, these guys have been on their tablets. Jacob's doing a learn to play chess thing. We've got more chess going on. And we have some Dragon Box. So they've been doing their educational apps. And Lucy and Esther are playing with their boogie boards. Oh, Esther's coloring. Lucy's playing with her big boogie board. By the time I got back with Danielle and went down to check on all the kids, it's already time to take Anna to dance. So, have fun, Anna.
Hello.
Thankfully, the dance studio is only 5 minutes from our house, so it won't take very long. Hi, Nana.
Hi.
Did you have fun?
Yeah. I got to see her baby.
You got to see Miss Ginger's baby?
Yeah, she was cute.
I kind of derailed and wallowed for a bit during Anna's ballet class. After I picked her up, I decided what we all needed was a good dance party to shake it off. We also got in some good scream therapy before getting back to our studies. For more fun math today, I passed out some Life of Fred pre-algebra books to Jacob, Joseph, Murray, and Benjamin. Matthew and Anna and I played a game with Spielgaben pieces. We were trying to drop small dots onto our target on the board and then scored points based on where our dots landed. The game helps with the basics of multiplication. I totally lost and Anna won by a lot. Okay, Matthew, show me what you made. What is it?
It's a robot that I built with blocks off of a piece of paper.
It's a robot that you built with Spielgaben.
Mm-hmm.
After schoolwork, we do a 10-minute pickup of the basement. It's not perfect when we finish, but it's better. I decided to try making a beef broth from scratch. I am a total novice at this, but some friends sent me directions to make it in an Instant Pot, and I'm going to follow these and see what happens. We're using soup bones that came with the half cow we purchased last fall. I also threw in a chopped onion, several cloves of garlic, and a teaspoon of vinegar. After I finished getting the broth set up, I decided to lie down for a few minutes, and apparently it's nap time. I got a nice rest with the toddlers. Now I am groggy, but the dishes are calling. This is the reality of life with 12 kids. We actually did the dishes yesterday. We only own one bowl, one plate, and one cup per person, but if we don't do dishes with every meal, the food prep dishes totally take over and our kitchen looks like this. We are constantly in a battle to keep the dishwasher running and the counters clear. Several of our older kids are on a dish rotation, as I mentioned in our chores video. But when it gets overwhelming like this, I sometimes step in to get things caught up again. Our counters are falling apart so much that we can't properly mount the dishwasher to them. Combine that with a toddler who likes to climb on the dishwasher, and this starts to happen.
Put Beyonce or for mother-in-law. And
At least it still runs and it doesn't leak. He's off camera, so you can't see which of my sons is complaining, and I will protect his anonymity. But do you have kids who complain about food like this?
again, I am so freaking sick of tacos.
You are welcome to just make yourself a salad with the veggies. You don't have to eat the taco meat. You don't have to have the tortillas.
That's why I wanted to make pancakes.
We're not making pancakes tonight.
I guess I just starved. No one cares.
I offer options within the main meal, but I don't want to make multiple meals or have the mess from multiple meals at once. Just one meal for all 14 of us makes a pretty big mess. What would you do in this situation? I had to run to our local grocery store to get cheesecloth to strain the broth. While I was gone, Dave prepared our taco meat and chopped the vegetables for me, so I just got to sit down and eat. Now I get to see how the broth did. I made a small mistake with the bone broth, and I only cooked it on low pressure. I already poured out the broth, but I decided to throw the bones and other stuff back into the Instant Pot and cook it again on high pressure. I'll figure out what to do with that tomorrow. For now, I have 4 quarts of probably fairly watery bone broth. Editing Emily here, I ended up getting another 4 quarts of broth from the high pressure. Then I poured all 8 quarts into my stock pot to reduce a bit. We chopped up the meat, onions, potatoes, and carrots and added them to the pot. I did saute the meat and onions with some garlic before adding them, and it turned out pretty good, but I forgot to film any of it. Dave helped manage the older kids finishing dinner cleanup while I got the little ones ready for bed. Thank you for hanging out with me today. Staying focused is sometimes extra hard when your day is totally derailed, but knowing I had a video to do for you made it easier to get back on track. Most of the younger kids like to listen to audiobooks while they fall asleep. They set our speaker in the hallway between the bedrooms and lie down in their beds to listen. Once most of the kids are in bed, I get myself ready for bed, brush my teeth, and lie down with Gideon. He loves to snuggle. Watch him sign for milk, asking to nurse to sleep. Esther came in to join us. I'll move her to bed after I put Gideon in his bed. We have loved this mini pack and play for our youngest 4 kids. And now I get to go to bed. Good night. Thank you.